Wow, this phone's front camera is amazing. These last 2 days have been chaotic to say the least, but I'll get into that later. For now, I'm waiting for the bus because I'm gonna start training with Aisha Francis, who is the mother of heels. It is 4 trainings, 4 hours each one. Today is the first one. It's once a week for this month. However, I will have to do the first 3 in person and then the last one through Zoom, because there's that option as well, because I'll be back in Cyprus. It is currently 9:38. We start at 10. She told us to go a bit earlier so that we're ready to start straight away. And let's do it. I think I'm the first one here.
Putting this without sound because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yeah.
My notes from today. Okay, after being at home for a little bit, I decided to go take a class. Even though I'm tired, because it's Ryan Miller and I've never taken his class before. I've actually only recently saw him online and I like his style, so I'm gonna go try it out.
Sweet little honey, do you want some? Chewing on my cookie till you get it locked up. Ask me how I do it and they want that. You can never ever do it like a Brenda.
Yo. What a class. Wow, wow, wow. I really liked it. It was a lot. It was very challenging. Fast, full out, just everything. Loved it. I really needed a class like this. Maybe not today, that I was so tired from this morning, but I'm glad I did it. I'm exhausted. I obviously won't go to the other class that I wanted to, but no buts. I'm home now. I will shower and eat something, and I need to rest, and I want to do some self-care because I have an audition tomorrow and I need to be feeling better because my neck feels so stiff. Jesus. So I'm gonna do like little massage gun action, and this is just the floor. I did not fart. Tomorrow I have a Royal Caribbean audition. You might be like, Natalie, you worked with celebrity. Isn't it the same? Can't you just transfer to Royal? No. No. I have to audition again. And while I'm waiting for celebrity to give me another offer, I'm gonna keep auditioning because, you know, you need to keep your options open. You can't just be waiting from one company. I booked 2 intensives, the Aisha Francis one that I started today, and another one called Wonder. It's with Brian and Scott Nicholson. If you don't know them, you need to know them. Both the twins and Aisha. I also bought new sneakers yesterday that I really needed. I wanted to get all white ones, but I found these instead. I wanted chunky ones. Okay, the black is not that much, and I really love the sole. There you go. Oh, and I'm also gonna be performing in Carnival, the choreographer's ball. I had the first rehearsal for that last night. And also, I'm in the same team with 2 dancers that I also was in the same team 6 years ago when I was here and we were dancing together. So it's very nice to see familiar faces and be a part of something like that.
This is my room, by the way. I live with one other girl. This is obviously my drawers because look at this. I mean, you can tell it's mine. And then in here we have like a little walk-in closet. And this is my side of things. Ever since I posted that video about living in LA 4 years ago, which was actually my first video on this channel, I've been getting so many messages from people asking me where to stay when they come to LA and like about the certificate program at Millennium and what classes to take and everything. Even to this day, every few months I get
someone to ask me about it, which is crazy. And I'm very happy to help every time because I wish I had someone to help me when I first came. So I'm sure anyone watching this video who also wants to visit LA is very curious about where I'm staying, because especially now everything is really expensive. I'm staying at Sleepy Dancers, which is, it's dorms for dancers still, but the difference now is that I don't have a bunk bed. They don't have a solo room, but they do have a 2-person room, and this is what I chose, so that's why it's only me and another girl. Yeah, unfortunately Home for Dancers that I stayed at last time is not in business anymore. This place works very similarly, to be honest. Like, you still have a chore to do in the house 3 times a week. I'm quite satisfied so far. We have many Latinas in the house and a couple of Italians. It's the people I vibe with. So
this is the living room and the kitchen. Good morning, guys. I just did my makeup and I think I've chosen this outfit for today's audition. I really like this top at the back, it's beautiful, and then I feel really comfortable in these pants. It's not a lot of color. Usually it's nice to have like a pop of color in an audition, but I just want to feel comfortable and good in my body because we're doing contemp. There's like a technique exercise that we had to learn and a contemporary choreo, which is difficult. A lot of legs and jumps and turns, and I need to decide what to do with my hair. Thinking either like a half up, half down situation, or maybe slick everything back into like a low bun or something. I'm done. I got cut. They only saw the across the floor exercise, which is basically 3 kicks, a turn and a jump, and they did cuts. Like, I don't understand this with auditions. If you want something so specific, say it. Don't waste our time. It just pisses me off that I had to come all this way, put in my time to also learn the choreo, the contemporary choreo, and miss Kirsten Dodge's class to come here and get cut like this. Like, come on. Because last time I auditioned for Royal, we did the exercise and the choreo, and then they did a cut, and then it was another choreo. So I thought it would be like that today as well. There's not much to say, honestly. I'm just pissed mostly because I missed the class that I wanted to go to. This is how the industry works, but if you want to keep going, this is what you have to endure. Laura kamera duduk gini tuh. I'm going to Millennium to take Tobias out Hammer because I booked the class accidentally. Just kidding. I was looking on the app. I was gonna rest today, but I was just looking to see what there is today, and I saw that he's teaching. He's really, really good. And I clicked on book to see how much it is and like decide if I was gonna book it, and it just got booked straight away. And it didn't charge me either. And I'm thinking that maybe it's because I missed a class last week that I was not able to go because I was sorting all this like phone stuff out, and maybe just took the pass from that one. We'll find out now.
Here's my iPhone drama story that I mentioned at the beginning. Feel free to skip if you don't care.
The cruise lasted 16 days. So the last week that I was there, my phone broke. The side of the screen got detached. So basically, disembarkation day, my phone decides not to turn on at all. I managed to go to the mall. iPhone 17 just came out. They discontinued 16 Pro, so I can't get that one. And iPhone 17 and 17 Pro are sold out everywhere. Now you had to have a working phone, so I bought an iPhone 16, like basic, temporarily. I traveled to LA. I went to the Apple Store for the second day. They didn't have any of the new models again. They were gonna replace my iPhone 13 with a new phone because I was allowed that for free for some reason. Basically my battery was swollen. Note to all the iPhone users, change your battery every 2 to 3 years if you keep your phones for that long. Yeah, my replacement phone wasn't there, and also my phone wasn't switching on. And as some of you may know, the Wi-Fi on the ship is... Everything I had on my phone from the last 2 weeks was not backed up on iCloud, so I was gonna lose it. Then I decided to try for the last time, and I had it plugged in the Apple Store for a whole hour. It was basically showing the Apple, going black. It was showing me the lock screen for 2 to 3 seconds, going black. After like an hour, it miraculously stayed on for like more than half an hour, maybe an hour, and I saved everything. Miracle. If I ordered the iPhone 17 online, it would arrive October 22nd to 28th, and I leave on the 24th, so it was too risky. I didn't want to stay with the 16 because it was only one camera. I didn't want to go back to the 13. There was no possible solution to all of this. That was the day that they told me, the third time I was there, that they just got a shipment that day, but only 17 Pros. The two models don't have that much difference this time. Like the 17 is the same as 17 Pro, like the cameras are the same except for that telephoto like digital zoom that the Pro has. And I wanted to buy the 17. It's $300 difference, you know, but I had no other option. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll buy the Pro and I will leave you my information. And when you get a shipment, you let me know and I will come and switch it. And if you don't, by the time I leave LA, I'll just stay with the Pro. And I couldn't even do that the third day because apparently I had like 96 photos and videos that were not backed up on iCloud. And by the time that happened, the store was closing. So the next day I go for the fourth time to the Apple Store and I do everything. I trade in the iPhone 13, I returned iPhone 16, got my refund back in a gift card, used that gift card, bought the 17 Pro, and here we are. So I'm using this now. It is chunky, I'm not gonna lie, and it's heavier. And this is without a case.
Good morning. Class last night was crazy. It was super difficult. I was like, can I dance? Yes, I'm not sure right now. Yes! Yeah, it was just so complex, and we did some exercises in the first hour of like coordination and footwork, and I thought I was already like really good at that, which I still think I am, but that was like more intricate and also completely out of my style. I'm glad I went because it was definitely a challenge and something different and something that I can't find back at home, for example, at that level. Literally the noise here. Those exercises, it was the first time for me learning them and doing them. He was like, we've all been there, literally. This has been difficult for every single person in this room. That was good to hear because I was like, I feel crazy. He was like, you should feel crazy. Okay, it's really early right now. I woke up at 7 a.m. and got ready because today is the first day of Wonder, which is Brian and Scott's intensive. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I know there's a cold plunge tomorrow on day 2. It's only 2 days, it's in the weekend. I don't know what we're doing today. I literally packed a different outfit as well. You know, water, snacks, heels, because they said like bring other shoes as well. So that's why I'm not sure what styles we're doing. I'm very curious to find out and experience it.
Or whatever's available and comfortable for you. Take an inhale for a count of 4. And then exhale for a count of 4.
Plane has its allowance of...
Done. I'm sorry I couldn't show you anything because it's an intensive, like you have to be there, focused and present. I have a lot of information in my head that I'm trying to process and digest. We did some breath work at the beginning and it was the first time I heard about like how to use your breath and control it as a professional dancer in that way, just a little bit different. And so I will try it. We learned a choreo that was very fast and long. It was challenging. I'm pretty sure everyone was struggling in that room. It's weird because the moves felt so natural in my body, but it was connecting them that was making me struggle because it was very long. We repeated the chorus a couple times and there was partner work and freestyle. It was like we were having a rehearsal for an artist. So it was beneficial for sure. Brian created a very safe space. And at the end we did like 2 circles facing each other. Basically you were just looking into the other person's eyes, and the one who was guiding us was telling us like how to think about the other person, and that is like a mirror to yourself, and like what do you see and feel in their eyes. And it was just so, it was emotional. And at some point I teared up, and the guy that was across from me just like hugged me straight away because he understood that I needed it. Yeah, that was precious. Just got some food because I'm starving. Haven't had a proper meal today. I'm going to an Apple store in Pasadena this time, not the Sherman Oaks one that I've been going for all those days that I told you. Because guess what? There was a new shipment of iPhone 17s, and that's the only store that there's any left at the moment. Yeah, so I'm gonna go check out if they actually still have it, and I'll probably switch from the Pro to the 17. Okay, I'm all set up. I'm gonna give this in. It was good while it lasted, 3 whole days. It's finally time for the final phone. I found 17, guys. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Satisfying. Naked? The 3rd iPhone I'm buying in like this past week.
She's rich, guys.
That's the reason. Hello.
I was hypnotized by the look in your eyes. My heart was filled with life.
Let me does it. Cheers. Alright, I'm back home. I talked with my mom for a while. I've been feeling overwhelmed the past couple of days with feelings, thoughts, everything that's been going on. And I don't just mean with the phone, but like obviously there are more important things. I also got my period today, right after the intensive. I've been feeling bloated and very weak these past few days, and this was why. I mean, I knew it was coming. I've had a very nice evening catching up with my friend Hermione that I've known since I lived and worked in Athens. We hadn't talked in ages, and so it was a very nice reunion. I'm ordering a case now. Hopefully it will arrive tomorrow so that this phone is protected. And I think I'll read my book for a bit and calm my mind so that I can go to sleep, because tomorrow we have another 6 hours of the Wonder training. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you like the LA content. I'll see you in the next one.